Good morning, it is Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they unfold live. Market opens up not until about 25 minutes from now, but I do have an order out here as a pre-market. Whether or not it gets filled, I have no idea, but I figured I'd get the video rolling just in case there is some pre-market trading that actually does happen. But if not, I will see you back at the open. Okay, so what I have right now going into the open, which occurs in less than 2 minutes, throwing out several fishing orders, may put out some more. So I will do my best to capture any of these fills live, but obviously I can only record on the screen one chart and level 2s at a time. So we'll see, maybe one of these will get filled while we're watching something else. But that is going to be the strategy this morning. Throwing out some fishing orders, seeing if I can get any nibbles. So let's see what happens. Market opens up now in about a minute. The market is now open. Have several orders out there. Just added one on TTD to begin a short position at 57.45. So let's see if it can get up there. Looking for a break of 57. Getting close. 45 may seem far away, but it's actually pretty close, and it got up there as high as 57. All right, I don't like how it paused. Let's go 57.95. See if I can get some filled up there. Okay, I got those. So I'll look to try to build a bigger position if I can. What did I just do? Oops. All right. 327 there, although that sometimes you need a little bit of luck. That was an error on my part. Let's see, 59.45. So I meant to put in a cover order, but I actually shorted another 500 shares more. But that really kind of goes to show when you have a proper entry point, you can afford to make errors like that, and they can still work out. So luck, yes. I don't want to act like that was pure skill, but it wasn't like it was just pure randomness. I mean, it still made sense to get there. So let's see. 2 minutes in the day, up $300. So I'm happy with that. Let's see. 17.37. Double checking. Put in that. I don't want to forget about that. Still that level out there at 59.45, but that seems a bit of a ways off. So, all right. Well, good. I got all that. A little bit of an error, but again, the power of a strategy, the power of actually knowing good entry points and such. They allow you a little bit of wiggle room. And yeah, I sold at 57.95, sold at 57.80, and then was able to cover at 70 and then 40. But let's see what else I can find. Fishing order update, one on TTD, one on MU, which is what you're watching right now, and one on MOMO, which I've adjusted upwards a little bit. So we'll see if I can get any of these filled. All right, I have not even been looking at the market. My wife and I were actually taking our kids to a hotel this weekend with friends. Point being, there's a pool there, and it's the middle of winter here in Michigan, so the kids I think it's fascinating to be able to swim in the middle of winter, and it's a cheap way to have some fun and just hang out with friends, watch the kids smile. So I've been kind of busy. We got some packing to do and stuff for that, and just running around. Plus, when you make the $300 in less than 5 minutes, it sort of decentivizes you to really want to pay close attention, because it's not like, oh man, I'm not happy with the morning. But yeah, there's other stuff going on. So the point being, I guess that was my long way of saying I have not really been paying attention much to the market. Maybe missed, and this definitely could be a little bit of hindsight trading, maybe a potential area in here, but who knows. But that is kind of the status. I am back. I am going to look a little bit more, but I'm on a limited time schedule today, and so I guess if I don't capture any more trades, I'm certainly not going to force anything. I want to have fun this week, and I don't want to be irritated at myself. So I am going to be extra picky with my entry points. So maybe that'll be the only trade I get, but hey, at least it was a good one. And yeah, we'll see what happens, but I am going to try to keep this video short. I know the past few have been long, and I know some of you enjoy the shorter ones, so that's my goal, but who knows? This thing, after saying that, this will probably turn out to be 25 minutes, but yeah, limited time. Probably got another 30 minutes that I can trade. It's 10 o'clock exactly right now, so let's see what happens. Order at 37.65, still a bit of a ways away, but yeah, I just paused a few seconds ago and already thrown on another order, so maybe I will be able to capture another trade. We'll see what happens. Order at 41.80 here on ROKU. We'll see if it can get down to this green line here, which is where my entry point is. I'll keep you updated. All right, looking to start to build a position here at 33.27, represented here by the green line on the chart. Getting close, but not quite there. Okay, so I'm in there. Like I said, this will just be my initial building point, or it gave me a quick $40. So let's try the process over again, double checking, 33.01. So there we go. You saw $40, and I don't know, what was that, 3 seconds, if that. But the power of charts, like I said, like the, thought that it could bounce from that level. So I wanted to, like I said, Friday, I'm being extra stingy, extra picky. So just wanted to, I never want to use the word guarantee because there's no such thing as a guarantee. But I wanted to just be, I wanted to give myself highly, highly likely odds that it would work out. So that's why, 40 may seem random, but like I said, just that was, and I realized hindsight, now, yeah, look, it's bouncing right off that green line there. So the power of charts, and that's why I laugh when people say, oh, charts don't work. Well, yeah, I mean, you can use them the wrong way, and they never work all the time. But newsflash, there's no such thing as a holy grail. There's no strategy anywhere in the market that works all the time. But to say that charts don't work or technical trading doesn't work, that's just not true. It is not true, and you just saw it right there. You saw the green line where it was. You saw my entry point. You saw me make $40 within 2 seconds, 3 seconds, and now it's bouncing from there. So hindsight, yes, I could have gotten a lot more out of it. But like I said, I just wanted to tilt things as much in my favor as possible and not have a guaranteed trade, but have, like I said, a highly, highly likely trade. And that's what I did there. I've been stalling, trying to see if we could get a flush down to 33.01, but I'm just going to go ahead and pause it. We got about 13 minutes left to trade before I got to go and continue packing and such. But let's see what happens. In fact, not to pat myself on the back, but definitely to pat charts on the back. I just noticed right up here, you can see where the low was of the day, 33.27. And you can see right there, right where I bought, 33.27. So I'm not going to say that I nailed the bottom of this move, but the chart certainly nailed the bottom. So again, charts are not perfect. I'm not saying that, but for people to say that charts don't work, that's just ignorance on their part. Well, it is 10:30 and I got to get moving, and I totally distracted myself the last portion of the day. I was actually watching this video, which just went live, so I want to plug it because it turned out really good. And it's something where, especially if you're younger, please go and watch this. You can find this at my site, claytrader.com. Go to the vlog area. So I'll just walk you through that. You click on the blog right here, and who knows if it's going to be in that position, but just scroll all the way down here on the site to this part right down here. Let's make sure it's in the screen where you have the trader vlog. Click on that, find that video, and like I said, it's just there's no gimmicks or anything like that. I realize the headline may say, oh, here we go again, but just give the video a chance, watch it. It turned out really well. I'm happy with it, and like I said, I was just watching it as it went live, and just give it a watch, especially if you're younger. Please, if you're younger, go and watch that video. But with that being said, I got to get going. Final few things before I go. If you enjoyed this video and want me to make more of these in the future, the easiest way to communicate that to me is by clicking the like button on the video and then going and subscribing to the YouTube channel. If you are interested in learning how to trade with charts, as you saw unfold here and work, then again, you can go to claytrader.com. I offer many online video training courses on how to use charts. And finally, if you want to trade alongside me and other traders and get alerts as to what I'm trading and what other people are trading, you can go to claytrader.com and then look up the inner circle, and that costs only $99 per year. Not per month, per year. And as I always say, over this time span of 12 months, I'm very confident you'll get at least $99 worth of value. So thank you again for watching. I'll see you back next week. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.